Welcome into sportsbookreview.com. I'm Gary.
I'm Chris.
And this is the Cheez-It Bowl preview. That's right, Oklahoma State and Miami. Now, before we get into it, let's go ahead and tell you, sbrpicks.com/NCAAF is the website. That's where you need to go to check out all the different bowl breakdowns for every single bowl game. Go and check those out. We've got a video up for every game. We've got an article for every game. You can also click the link in the description below. So go ahead and check that out. sbrpicks.com/NCAAF. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. And, of course, leave a comment. Let us know which direction you're leaning. We're going to tell you at the end of this video which way we are going to pick this game. Oklahoma State at Miami, Tuesday, December 29th. The game is on ESPN. Oklahoma State 7-3 on the season. Miami 8-2. However, the spreads, the number against the spread is a little different. Oklahoma State 3-6-1 against the spread. They are 1-4 in their last 5 games. Miami's not a ton better. 5-5 against the spread. 2-3 against the number. Miami slightly better on offense. Oklahoma State slightly better on defense. Quarterback De'Aaron King consistently makes less mistakes than Oklahoma State's Spencer Sanders. There are playmakers all over the field here. However, there are playmakers on defense as well. Which way are you leaning in this, Chris?
It pains me to say this, but I think I'm leaning Miami.
I'm leaning the exact same way. There are less mistakes.
And you know how much that hurts me, right?
I do know.
This is how you know it's the truth. You know it's what I really think, because it really hurts me to go against my boy Gundy, who is just, bat crap crazy. And I kind of like that. But also, I haven't been a believer of this Miami team all year. I think this defense is going to bottle up this offense pretty easily.
I feel the same way. I look at it as I expect Miami to make less mistakes than Oklahoma State.
King is undoubtedly a better quarterback than Sanders.
Oh, absolutely. Now, of course, Chuba Hubbard has been the guy, but Jackson, the backup running back for Oklahoma State, has been dynamic in the last few games.
In what game has Chuba been the guy this year?
So he was supposed to be the guy.
Yeah, it was supposed to be. A lot of things were supposed to happen, but guess what? They didn't happen.
He didn't look so good this year. This guy
he might have cost himself more money than anybody who's ever come back to college.
It's pretty nuts. I mean, there was talk of him being a first rounder last year.
Yes. No, he was. There's a world where he was the first running back taken.
Yep. And instead, now he might be 3rd round, 4th round. I mean, who knows?
So, working for a roster spot kind of deal. And I think he'll be fine and whatever, but it's just, this offense doesn't look right. And I don't know why, because they've got big-time dynamic receiver, couple of great running backs that are supposed to be really, really good, a quarterback who we all thought was going to be really good. Like, I don't – in an offensive mind, calling plays that historically puts up 30 to 40 points a game.
Yeah. No, and the problem with that is they are on, like, their 3rd offensive coordinator in 3 years now. It shouldn't matter because it's Gundy's offense. Agreed.
I never care who the OC is if the head coach is the play caller.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's his offense. It's his verbiage. It's his everything.
I'm trying to make excuses for him at this point.
Yeah, I know. I've been making those excuses where at the very end, it took me all year to get here. I think I'm done.
I'm with you. Now, they have won 7 games out of 10. Yeah, so they've been pretty good.
Not a bad football team.
But Miami also not a bad football team. They've got a decent enough secondary to keep up with Tylan Wallace and that bunch. I'm definitely going to go Miami plus the 2. I think they're going to win the game outright. What about the total? It started at 60. It's down to 58.5.
I think the direction it's going is the right way. I was going to say I like the under as well. Now, here's where this all gets squirrely. Is there a world where Mike Gundy watched North Carolina play Miami and say, you know what? I think we can run the ball 300 yards on them, 400 yards on them. I think we can get a DC fired. Does that world exist?
So
I do think this team can run the football. And if you would have asked me 3 weeks ago, okay, before the Miami-North Carolina game, who's got a better run game, North Carolina or Oklahoma State? I think I would have picked OK State because they got 2 RBs that I like a lot, which North Carolina also has 2 RBs that we like a lot and are good. I kind of think I would have gone, or it would have been as close to a wash as there is. It's a push.
I don't like Oklahoma State's offensive line nearly as much as I like North Carolina's.
That might be true.
So I just don't know that Oklahoma State can get the kind of push that North Carolina got in that game. And once things started going haywire in that North Carolina game for Miami, like there was nothing they could do because they were constantly on their heels. I don't know that they're going to be on their heels in this game.
I only bring it up because I've seen, not with North Carolina, obviously, but with other schools throughout the landscape of college football, teams who don't have good offensive lines seem to find coaches are just really good at scheming run plays. Now, I feel like back in the day when you and I loved old school LSU, Alabama, Georgia, Auburn football, it was just big bullies pushing folks around, and that's how you ran the football. I've seen a lot of teams run the football really well this year based off of scheming, and their O-line is pretty below average.
It's a lot of that came from the Kyle Shanahan method, right? Like that zone blocking scheme. Yeah.
It's like these people will see, it's really hard to recruit 5, 6, 7 offensive linemen, but if I can get 2 good offensive linemen, a great O-line coach, and athletic running back, then that's a hell of a lot easier to find.
We can find a way to make that work. So
anyway.
All right, so I think we're both going to roll with the under 58.5, and we both like Miami +2, right?
I do like it. Like I said, if OK State starts running the ball on them, I will be hedging that bet in the second half with just taking OK State and saying, no, I was wrong. I got it. They're going to roll them.
I like it. I like it. All right, so that is going to wrap up this bowl video for the Cheez-It Bowl. Do us a favor, go to sbrpicks.com/NCAAF. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Again, we've got a bowl video for every single one of these games and an article. So head over to the website. There is a link down in the description for you to check out the article for this one in particular, along with all of the other ones. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and jump in the comments. We want to hear what you think about this game, what pick you are going to roll with. With that said, for sportsbookreview.com, I'm Gary.
And I'm Chris.
And we will see you on the next one.